Hello biohackers everywhere, and particularly the biohackers I met last night at the BioHacker Berlin first social at Simply Keto. We were talking about what I do with infrared lighting just at my home. Now, I'm kind of renovating everything, and in the moment I've got infrared lights just kind of dotted around. You can actually see one there in the mirror. I happen to have lots of mirrors because I cut my own hair, but that's for another blog. So when I get out of the shower, essentially, I don't just want to rely on central heating, because it's never going to be as warm as you want, exactly where you want it. So what I have, and I'm going to turn it on now, is this light pointing right at me, 300 watt. That is already beautiful. Then to my left, I have this, another 300 watt thing. It's hanging, because it's hanging from, as it happens, again, like I say, you can see I'm doing some renovations, but it's actually hanging from a broomstick and some Velcro and some bungee cords. It's pretty random, but you know, I do have this lovely infrared heat. So when I come out of the shower, that is lovely. And then I also have this heater down here. Again, this is something I picked up from eBay local for like 10 euros or something. And that is pretty powerful, that's pretty beastly. So that's pretty nice. So what that's doing, the infrared and near infrared light in these lights is stimulating my mitochondria. This one is actually pointing right at my head, which is kind of nice. So it gives me this feeling of being out in the sun, because there's not really much natural light, if any, in this bathroom. Now you can see I'm in a onesie, nice little bit of a Sunday lie-in. Isn't that lovely? And I may as well show you. So we've got those rocking on there. Now let's go through here's another one randomly placed here. Again, like I'm renovating. That's a lovely one, 250 watt. You can get it from Amazon, quite cheap. I just hung it from a piece of wood that was in the ceiling that I removed, and then haven't got around to putting it back in. And then again, some more infrared stuff. This is actually on a remote control, so I can actually activate it from my bed, which is down there. Which there's my Kindle with Headstrong on very soon. So this is actually designed for balconies, for outside, so it's super powerful and it's basically the sun. And this is another 250 watt infrared light, and these are what I have on in the evenings. That only if it's cold, that before I kind of go to bed, because that light bulb there is just a normal incandescent bulb, which is still not bad, being incandescent and not being an LED, but it's still too kind of like white and bright, but at least it's not an LED. So that I just love. I go to sleep, and as it happens, actually, I also have these infrared lights heaters as well, because my actual heating is broken as it happens, and so I got these in the meantime. But actually, what I realised is they're actually like a fire. If I just turn them on, again, I can control these by remote control from my bed, which is pretty nice. And they're not very bright. They're not as bright as the red, the big red LED, the big red light I've got hanging from the ceiling. And it really is like a fire, which is very calming. You know, the theory behind that is that, our DNA is somehow coded to interpret that kind of light together with heat as the sun at the end of the day, or the beginning of the day, or just a fire in a cave or something. So I like that idea. So there you go. That is my quick introduction to how I'm doing infrared at home, and I have to say it works really, really well. It's incredibly effective. Like, it makes a difference to being inside. I can just give myself the effect of the sun, and it makes me kind of a lot happier at home Whereas when it's dark sometimes, you can probably see behind me, there's not that much light really that comes in through that window. So there you go. Hope you find that interesting.